are you in the kitchen? Mustn't touch the cake I just baked.
Well, Mother, after all, no one really can resist a rich, moist cake made with a Betty Crocker cake mix. It's got that special homemade goodness, just begging to be eaten. Boy, I'd grab a slice of it, too. It's just as fluffy and moist as the cakes Betty Crocker and her staff make. In fact, Betty Crocker white cake mix is a favorite Betty Crocker recipe, already measured and blended. It contains famous soft-as-silk cake flour and premium cake shortening. All you have to do is add water and fresh eggs, and you get a fine, snowy white cake. A great big cake, too. In fact, 9 out of 10 homemakers in recent tests said Betty Crocker cake mixes with fresh eggs gave them bigger, taller cakes than the other cake mixes they tested. Betty Crocker cake mixes give you a full 1.25 pounds of cake mix. That's more than any other nationally sold cake mix. And remember, those fresh eggs added to Betty Crocker cake mixes help give that special homemade goodness. Try Betty Crocker cake mixes and always make big, moist, fresh egg cakes.
Get off here, Reggie. I'll show you the thrill.
Camels, smoke camels, to see how mild a cigarette can be.
Oh, Betty learned to skate, and she learned to ski. She also learned how mild a cigarette can be. She's chosen Camels because, says she,
they're so mild, camels suit me to a T. Camels, smoke camels, to see how mild a cigarette can be.
What's more delicious than a fluffy golden omelet? A fluffy golden mushroom omelet made with Chef Boyardee sauce with mushrooms. And Chef Boyardee sauce with mushrooms comes ready to serve. You don't have to add a thing. Chef Boyardee has already blended mushrooms, tomatoes, and just the right amount of spices and seasonings. Now let's pour this smooth, tempting, different mushroom sauce over our omelet. Fold the omelet. There. An omelet anyone would like. Golden brown, fluffy, bursting with delicious chef sauce with mushrooms. Get acquainted with all 3 Chef Boyardee sauces. Meat, mushroom, and the new Spanish sauce. Remember, these sauces are made with the same skill and care as the sauce that gives that delicious flavor to the chef ravioli we've told you so much about.
You know, there are lots of activities going on about this season of the year. The one you'll find uppermost in the minds of most high school students, especially toward the end of any week, is football. And the night before the big game, there's generally a rally. Now, you don't want to be late, but before you go, remember, you're planning to bring the gang in afterwards. Now you've got the idea. Put plenty of Coke in that refrigerator. Ice-cold Coca-Cola will be a mighty welcome sight when you return. You know, it's a good idea to keep plenty of Coke on ice all the time. Coca-Cola has a distinctive flavor, all its own, a flavor that has never been equaled. Coca-Cola is popular with everyone, which makes it ideal when you're expecting guests. Now, that's true whether it's a casual gathering like this one or a planned party. The bright, bracing flavor of Coke is always welcome. It's a flavor that has made Coca-Cola the most asked-for soft drink in the world. Have a Coke.
You know, they say that a salesman should never knock his product. But the Dodge people know that one of the best ways to convince folks about Dodge is to knock it, like this. That knuckle test is a quick, sure way to find out how really solid a car is. And let me tell you, they just don't come any more solid than the new Dodge. Here's a car that not only looks big and rugged, but is, all the way through. You know, wherever you look on a new Dodge, you see evidences of superior engineering, materials, and construction. Take the rear door, for example. You know, of all the new cars, only Dodge has gone to the trouble of designing a full rear door without any cutout here. That means Not only added convenience getting in and out, but also tighter door closing and the safety of added body strength. Believe me, it's as solid as it sounds. And Dodge gives you solid engine performance, too. Not only for a fast getaway at the lights, but for lasting year-in, year-out dependability. That's why Dodge in its class achieved the almost incredible feat of taking first, second, third, and fourth places in the toughest stock car race ever held, the 1,900-mile Pan American Road Race. And Dodge staying power is further proved by winning more AAA performance records than any other stock engine ever built. Now, of course, there are many down-to-earth reasons for buying a Dodge this year. The all-new Dodge look, the fact that Dodge is the longest, largest, and yet lowest price car in its field, and the fact that your Dodge dealer is now offering unprecedented trade-in values. But as always, the most important reason for choosing Dodge is its complete dependability, proved in over 41 years of superior service. So, help yourself to the solid satisfaction of a new Dodge, the car that's built to last, not just to get by.
You, yes, you will love Gentle Ivory soap in this handy personal size, the toilet soap size. You know, you get 4 cakes of personal size ivory for the same price as 3 cakes of other leading toilet soaps. Like getting 1 cake free. And handy, look. Fits perfectly in your soap dish and in your hand. Ideal for your complexion care. Change to regular cleansing and this personal size of pure mild ivory. More doctors advise it than any other beauty soap. In 1 week, you'll have that lovelier look, that ivory look. This pretty pink ribbon and bow tells you it's personal size ivory. Your best beauty buy is PSI, personal size ivory. Buy 4 cakes and save.
This is Susie, 8 years old this week. This is Susie's dad. His camera is 8 years old this week, too. Susie sure has changed a lot in 8 years, and so have cameras. Suppose Dad had a brand new Brownie Star-Matic camera. He'd get the right exposure time after time automatically. This amazing camera measures the light with its electric eye light meter and automatically adjusts the lens. When you shoot in the shade, the lens opens to admit the correct amount of light. And in the sun, the lens closes down. You get the right exposure at all times automatically. Beautiful pictures in deep shade like this, or in bright sun like this, all automatically. So why not take your pictures the modern way? The Brownie Star-Matic costs only $34.50 or as little as $3.50 down. Other Brownie cameras start at $5.95. They're as new as tomorrow, and mighty good reasons to insist on the name Kodak.
You'll hear the Sunbeam bakers say,
Sunbeam Energy, that's the way to make our Sunbeam bread the best. Better, better, better than all the rest. Bake it well, make it ring the bell. Sunbeam must be fresh and pure. With Sunbeam Energy, you'll be sure.
Sunbeam's better, that's a fact. It's Sunbeam bread and it's energy packed.
Sunbeam Energy, energy packed. Sunbeam Energy, energy packed. Sunbeam Energy, energy packed. You'll hear the Sunbeam bakers say, Sunbeam Energy, that's the way to make our Sunbeam bread the best. Better, better, better than all the rest. Bake it well, make it ring the bell. Sunbeam must be fresh and pure. With Sunbeam Energy, you'll be sure.
Sunbeam's better, that's a fact. It's Sunbeam bread and it's energy packed.
Sunbeam Energy, energy packed. Sunbeam Energy, energy packed. Sunbeam Energy, energy packed.
And now a word from our alternate sponsor, your dependable Dodge dealer.
A booty ooby 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 ah! Don't need to shift that gear. No clutch to fight. A booty dear. It's automatic power flight. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command. Get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year. To drive. To drive. A Dodge. A Dodge. Wow! Look at her go. works all the way. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. Now's the time to buy and drive a Dodge. A Dodge. Wow, look at it go. That's what back windshield takes your eye. A boodly die. Nothing there but road and sky. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year to drive. A Dodge. A Dodge. Boy, look at it go.
Join the value Jubilee.
Make this year 1953.
Get personal size ivory for your beauty care and save.
You get 4 cakes of personal size ivory for about the same price.
As only 3 cakes of any other leading toilet soap.
4?
Instead of 3.
It's like getting an extra cake free.
What a value. Why, more doctors advise Pure Mild Ivory for complexion care than any other soap.
Start cleansing your skin regularly and use this handy personal size of ivory. In 1 week, your complexion will have a prettier look. That ivory look.
Remember, when you buy 4 cakes of personal size ivory, it's like getting an extra cake free. So join the value Jubilee.
Make this year 1953.
Save.
And save.
On personal size ivory.
Incidentally, I told you that I've been down in Florida. We're going down again. I got some really wonderful testimonials about tweed spray hairnet here down south. After all, that's where it really is put to the test. I think you realize that. With the wind and the rain and the salt air, well, hair control is a mighty big problem. Now, the girls are flipping over this right here. All over the country, they are flipping about tweed spray hairnet. I took my own survey down south. I proved there ain't nothing like this. Girls carry it with them when they go to the beach, right in the beach bag. They come out of the water, they pull off a bathing cap, they run a comb right through their hair, and then tweed spray hairnet. They all look like models out of an ad. Now, all I can tell you, girls, if it passes the test down there with flying colors, then I don't have to tell you what it's going to do for you anyplace else in the country, right? I told you what other ladies have found out in an independent survey. They found out that you get 1, better set retention, the waves stay in your hair. 4 waves, this is better than any other. 2, your hair will comb better, no pulling or snagging. 3, your hair is more manageable. It's soft because of PVP and lanolin. And of course, the 4th point, I don't even have to make a point there. You know that a beautiful aroma of tweed fragrance is 1,000,000 times better than any old lacquer odor because there's no lacquer in it, see. So you girls be ready, will you, when the nice weather gets to your part of the country? Get into the habit of using tweed spray hairnet, and do it now. At your drug or department store, you see a display like this, $1.50 plus tax for the best spray hairnet you can get. Tweed spray hairnet, okay?
Each and every slice is baked so very nice in delicious sunbeam bread. It's fresh as it can be, it's full of energy, nutritious sunbeam bread. It stays fresh so long, it's baked to make you good and strong. Delicious sunbeam bread. Sunbeam, it's better. Sunbeam, it's better. Each and every slice is baked so very nice in delicious sunbeam bread. It's fresh as it can be, it's full of energy, nutritious sunbeam bread. The best you can buy for sandwiches that satisfy. Delicious sunbeam bread.
This week, you can clean all your kitchen linoleum in the time it used to take to clean this small patch of linoleum. Yes, in half the time and with half the work of soap or newest detergent. How? With new Spick and Span. Thanks to Spick and Span's amazing cleaning power, the mop or cloth need only be damp. Then once over, no going back a second time to rinse and a third time to wipe dry. See? Dirt, grease, even heel marks vanish. Just once over, and linoleum dries instantly, gleaming clean, ready to walk on or wax. You can replace the furniture the minute you're through. Remember, just once over lightly with new Spick and Span. No rinsing, No wiping. Once over, it's grand.
This bright, sparkling half-ounce of aluminum is part of our Christmas card. It is a symbol of the thousands of products of Alcoa aluminum that make for better living. In your homes, on your farms, even at this very moment, bringing your families back home for Christmas. It is also a symbol of the tons of aluminum being used overseas to defend our way of life, to fight, to fly, to eat turkey 7,000 miles away. This, then, is just a tiny part of the ever-growing supply of aluminum that is being produced at Alcoa plants this Yuletide Sunday, every day and every night, 7 days a week. To you and to Americans everywhere who pray above all else for peace on earth, goodwill toward men, the 50,000 men and women of Alcoa want to say, we add our prayers for peace and Merry Christmas.
Little Jack Horner had a plum on his thumb till the gang got Snickers and offered him some.
If you like peanuts and chocolate too, then Snickers is the bar for you.
Yes, for you, for everybody who craves good candy, a Snickers candy bar has everything everybody likes. Inside, a fluffy nougat flavored with peanut butter and malted milk. Then a creamy golden caramel layer with lots of fresh, whole Virginia peanuts. And covered all over with pure milk chocolate. Boy, what a bar. Buy Snickers one at a time, 6 at a time in the popular 6-pack, and it won't be long till you'll want to buy Snickers candy bars by the box, like this. When you crave peanuts and chocolate, too, ask for Snickers. Good? We'll ask Jack. Now from his corner, Jack says, hooray, I'm going to stick to Snickers starting today.
If you like peanuts and chocolate too, then Snickers is the bar for you.
In summertime, at dessert time, try Jell-O Instant Puddings, the perfect dessert for hot, busy days. All you do is just add them to milk and beat them up. That's it. Almost at once, Jell-O Instant Puddings are ready to eat. So creamy, so cool, so delicious. So quick and easy, even children can make them in just the wink of an eye. Stock up with a terrific new busy day dessert. New Jell-O Instant Puddings.
See and drive the car with the look, the feel, the power of success. The 56 Dodge, value leader of the forward look.
There are 2 ways of putting a protective wax job on your car. One way is to do it like Richard here. He's using an old-fashioned wax. You know, the hard rubbing kind. While the other way to wax a car is to do what Joe is doing. He's using Johnson's car plate, the 20-minute no-rubbing auto wax. First, with long, easy strokes, Joe wipes car plate onto his car's clean finish. Notice Joe just spreads it lightly. While Richard continues to rub and rub and rub. About 10 minutes later, and Joe's covered the whole car with car plate. Now he's ready for the next step. While Richard still rubs and rubs and rubs to bring up a polish. Notice on Joe's car that car plate has dried to a light haze. You see? During the drying, a tough coat of wax bonded itself to the car's finish. Joe wipes off the haze and uncovers a brilliant wax shine. In 20 minutes, the waxing job is done, and Joe has given his car the brightest, longest-wearing waxing it's ever had. While here's Richard still rubbing. Gee, maybe we ought to tell him. Richard? Richard! Did you know you could have completely waxed your car with Johnson's car plate in 20 minutes with no rubbing? Poor Richard. Next time, get a can of Johnson's car plate at your service station or wax dealers. And for a perfect cleaning job before you wax, get Johnson's new car plate cleaner.
Well, 56 is almost gone. Only 3 more days. We made a lot of friends, sold a lot of Chevrolet. But let's not wait till New Year's Eve. At some time past 11. Let's go explore what lies in store for 1957. May 57 bring you all that's best along the way. Good health, good friends, good times galore in your new Chevrolet. The big buy in the low-price field will win in any test. All point-by-point comparisons show Chevy leads the rest. May you enjoy the special air of springtime, clean and new. Enjoy it every bit as much inside your Chevy, too. The outside air can breeze right through this brand new intake vent, improving air supply as much as 22%. May friends add to your happiness, and may days be filled with fun. And may you often have a chance to choose your favorite one. In Chevrolet, you have a choice no other car can touch. 5 engines, 5 transmissions. Only Chevy has so much. And may you reap the harvest of the highways across the land. And when again the end of one more year is close at hand, and you count all the good things that you've gained along the way, perhaps the best of all the rest will be your Chevrolet. And although our show is far from being over, on behalf of your authorized Chevrolet dealer, let me wish you a very happy New Year.
Gee, honey, married a whole month. And I didn't know you could bake like this. You win the gold medal. You're an expert.
Next to I love you, I think the nicest words are, you're an expert. And I say with all sincerity to every woman, you can get expert results with everything you bake.
That's what every woman wants, Betty Crocker.
Indeed it is, Win. Just keep in mind that flour is your most important ingredient.
And keep this in mind, too. Gold medal kitchen-tested flour is the key to expert results for millions of women.
And remember that this friendly flour has been tested and proved to be entirely dependable, not only in our kitchens, but in homes just like yours. So why don't you bake a cake this very day?
And then see if you don't hear these complimentary words.
You win the gold medal. You're an expert.
And here's a reminder about the great Gold Medal Diamond Jubilee Sweepstakes. So easy, such fun, and such a generous array of prizes. Over 10,000 of them. You may win both dollars and diamonds. Yes, you may acquire a splendid $1,000 art-carved diamond ring. And without doing anything else, you may carry off the grand cash prize of $25,000. Clip an entry blank from a current gold medal ad, but do it today.
Get Johnson's Glow Coat. And this time, be sure it's the one and only Glow Coat.
Now, that's an up-to-date young housewife reminding herself not to be fooled by a cut-price wax. Glow Coat protects and prolongs the life of linoleum, asphalt tile, rubber tile, and wood floors. Glow Coat gives a lasting wax finish that mops clean time after time. But let's listen to Margaret Scott of Johnson's Consumer Service tell you how 6 minutes can save you hours of hard scrubbing.
If your kitchen floor would stay clean and sparkling, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? Well, with Johnson's Glow Coat and our 6-minute method, it will. It's easy and fast and will save you from scrubbing again for weeks. Now then, you need a can of Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, our inexpensive little applier called the Glow Coater, and of course, a clean floor like this. Now you pour on some Glow Coat, a little at a time, and with your Glow Coater, spread it around evenly. Easy, isn't it? And you can do the average floor in 6 minutes or even less. Now, after you've spread on your Glow Coat, you just go off and let it dry. Your work is done. Glow Coat polishes itself. Here, let me show you up close how bright Glow Coat makes your floor. Isn't that beautiful? And it'll stay that way. Spilled things wipe right off for Glow Coat shine. Though you damp mop it time after time, that wax will last for weeks.
Because Glow Coat lasts, it's economical. Now, friends, always remember that Johnson, like anyone else, could make an inferior product that sells for less. But a cheap floor finish that wears away is no economy for you. That's why we make Glow Coat top quality. Use Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat for your floors.
My golly, I'm glad it's you to have to pick the winner tonight, not me. Boy, those are 3 terrific acts. And Leonardo is that little gal's name. And I have a little something here, a little something I want to take up with you. And that's one of these tasty Lipton soups in the envelopes. I know when you go in a grocery store and there's a million different cans of soup there, you have to go looking for these envelopes. It's a little chore to remember, but take a tip from me, will you? Just try, for instance, this Lipton green pea soup one time. Just go look for that envelope and read the directions carefully on the back. They're very simple. Do what it tells you, and in 3 minutes, you will have the most delicious, 10 minutes, pardon me, 10 minutes. You'll have the most delicious green pea soup you ever had in your life, and I'm not kidding you. And the same thing goes for the other Lipton soups. Onion, beef, chicken noodle, all kinds. Look for them one time and try them. You'll find they're far better than anything you've ever had before, even that which you made yourself.
Friends, seeing is believing, and you can actually see for yourself why Lucky's taste better. Yes, you can see with your own eyes that Lucky's are made better to taste better. Watch closely now, and listen carefully.
Yes, tear and compare. From a newly opened pack, take a cigarette made by any other manufacturer and carefully remove the paper by tearing down the seam from end to end. You'll find some cigarettes are so loosely packed they fall apart. Others have air spaces, hot spots that smoke harsh and dry. Now do the same thing with a Lucky Strike. Then compare. In the Lucky, you'll find a perfect cylinder of fine tobacco, so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw, it smokes smoothly, evenly, always tastes fresh and clean and mild.
So be happy. Go, Lucky. Try a carton of Lucky's. You'll find Lucky's taste better.
Be happy, go Lucky Strike today.
Now, at last, the perfect marriage. Yes, now you can enjoy the perfect marriage between a great new filter and a great modern blend. The greatest taste news yet
in a filter cigarette. New Old Gold Filter Kings. A new idea in filters. So breezy easy on the draw, you have to look at the tip to know a filter's there. Plus, a blend like no other in the world. Together, they give you a rich, smooth-tasting cigarette that's out of this world. It's sort of a thing that everyone dreams of. A really perfect marriage. It's yours now in new Old Gold Filter Kings. Remember, never before such a really new filter, one that actually steps up flavor. And with it, a great blend of nature-ripened tobaccos. Both are yours. This perfect marriage in the very newest filter cigarette you can buy. New Old Gold Filter Kings. Try them. See if you don't get the best taste you've ever had from any filtered cigarette.
Careful driving is a sign of an intelligent grown-up. Handling a car recklessly is kid stuff, so be a responsible driver. The life you save may be your own.
Looking from left to right, Harriet and Gwendolyn. Don't you think Harriet has an outstanding complexion? Well, Ivory is her beauty soap. Now, don't be hurt, Gwendolyn. You can have that Ivory look yourself. Why, pure, mild Ivory offers every girl a lovelier complexion. Just a simple change to regular care and gentle Ivory. That'll turn the trick. Yes, it pays to use the complexion soap more doctors advise than any other. Why, in only 7 days, Ivory Care will bring a girl a prettier, younger-looking skin. In 7 days, your complexion can have a clearer, fresher, finer textured look. That Ivory look. You'll like it. Won't you make Ivory your beauty soap?
But, boss, what do I need with Lily? I've been washing my own clothes with the new Fab. Makes a big difference. And is it ever easy?
Don't sell me. Tell me.
Well, you know, they say new Fab washes clothes cleaner, whiter, brighter, and more lastingly odor-free than any other wash day product in the world.
You're right, Harry. Even manufacturers who make clothes say that.
Exactly. For example, Mr. Morris L. Judson of Mo Judd Hosiery says...
Never have we come across a better cleaning product than new Fab.
And from Stevens Utica Mohawk Sheets, Mr. Arthur D. Pinkham, Jr. says...
We're washing sheets white. Nothing we've tested beats Fab.
Praise comes, too, from famous Judy Kent Blouses, where Vice President Martin Stern says...
Fab protected clothes against odor better than any other product.
So, who needs marriage? I can wash my own clothes cleaner, whiter, brighter with new Fab with Duratex.
It was bound to come along, and I say thank goodness.
Now, at last, a liquid detergent for family wash. New Blue Liquid Whisk that you can prove gets all the family wash really clean.
You can prove it next wash day. Because Whisk not only does the easy jobs you expect a detergent to do, Whisk also does the tough jobs that laundry powders can't touch.
Next wash day, prove it yourself on a tough problem like this ground-in grime. After wetting with water, apply a little whisk directly on it. The rest goes into the washer. Rub in the whisk gently and pop it in with the rest of the wash. Now look, really clean. Because Liquid Whisk does this tough job so well, you can trust Whisk to get all your wash really clean. And a really clean wash is a whiter, brighter, sweeter smelling wash. Prove it on your toughest problem. Don't just wash it and wash it and wash it.
And still not get it clean.
Now you can whisk it once and get it spotless. So get New Blue Liquid Whisk today.
Have you ever heard this?
Don't be half safe. Be Arid safe.
If you have, listen.
Now Arid brings a brand new thrill. It's Arid Spray with chlorophyll. Just squeeze the bulb. Spray, spray. Your fragrance sweet in every way.
No other spray deodorant contains Arid's patented antiperspirant plus chlorophyll.
Get famous Arid's brand new thrill. Get Arid Spray with chlorophyll.
Goodbye, dears. Have a good time. Well, back to work. More clothes for those twins. But there's nothing like New Blue Cheer to get 'em clean and white. So clean, so white, you don't need bluing or bleach. Let me explain. I'm Jean Sullivan,
And this is new Blue Cheer. Cheer is the only suds with the blue magic whitener. The granules are blue. They contain Cheer's blue magic whitener that no other product uses. Result? A wash so clean and so white that, except for problem stains, you need no bleaching and no bluing. Brightens washable colors, too. Try new Blue Cheer. Great for dishes as well as laundry. Cheer works like blue magic. New Blue Cheer with the blue magic whitener.
No matter where you're going, getting there is a real treat when you drive Chevrolet, the best-looking, best-driving car on the road. Try a handsome new, gleaming new 9-passenger Beauville. For shopping, for hauling a full load of kids to a picnic, you name it, the Beauville fills the bill. Or step into a Bel Air Sport Coupe, long, low, distinctive, truly Chevrolet in design and performance. You'll like Chevy's Get Up and Go, as exciting to drive as it is appealing to the eye. And how easily the new Chevrolet handles a little lady, a big station wagon. How nicely it corners on a bumpy road. Driving cross town or cross country, you have the type of power and performance that set the 24-hour competition track record at Darlington, South Carolina. Power and performance that give you better, safer control in your kind of driving. So remember, your key to true driving pleasure is waiting for you at your Chevrolet dealers. Drop in tomorrow and let him show you how easy it is to own a beautiful new Chevrolet, the best-looking, best-driving car on the road.
New Golden Bar. New Golden Wrapper. It's new Golden Dial with new protection for you. New mildness, too. For new Golden Dial contains Super AT7, a combination of two remarkable ingredients. Together, they're twice as effective as any protective ingredient in any other soap. So new Golden Dial removes odor-causing bacteria better than ever. In one bath, Dial stops odor better than 2 baths with any 2 ordinary soaps. And Golden Dial keeps fighting odor for days. New Golden Dial is milder than ever. Its cosmetic mild lather removes bacteria that often spread surface blemishes. And Golden Dial's protection lasts all day, even under makeup. Especially now. Aren't you glad you use Dial soap? Don't you wish everybody did?
Now, take it easy for a minute. Here's a word from Jonathan Blake about a really good cigarette. Kent.
If you smoke a lot, please be certain that you've got the cigarette designed just for you. Change to Kent, change to Kent, change to Kent with the micronite filter.
Hi, this is Jonathan Blake. Say, if you smoke a lot, I suggest that you take the Kent carton test and just see for yourself what a difference Kents can make. You switch to Kent and smoke 1 carton. Now, I don't mean just a pack or 2, but a carton. You'll find that Kent's micronite filter gives you high filtration to help you keep your smoking moderate. And that Kent's custom blend of fine, rich tobaccos gives you the clean, satisfying flavor that you want in a cigarette. If you smoke just 1 carton of Kent's, I'm confident you'll find that Kent's will give you everything you want in a cigarette. So, if you smoke a lot, change to Kent to help you keep your smoking moderate.
I smoke Kent cigarettes. Why don't you get yourself a carton and try them? Thank you.
Let your beauty be seen. Yes, let your beauty be seen. Palmolive brings out beauty while it cleans your skin.
What do you know about that? I think Mary's going to let this clown cool his heels in his engaged calaboose for a while. Don't you think so? Well, boys and girls, so go the lives once again of our fugitives of fun, our internationally famous clowns, Cliffy, Scampy, and Nicky. Well, kids, right now I'd like to remind you of another wonderful candy bar that everybody on Super Circus is mighty fond of. Yes, sirree, I mean 3 Musketeers. It's been a favorite for many, many years, and here's why. It's the candy bar that breaks easily into 3 just right pieces of the very tastiest nougat candy. Light, smooth nougat that's flavored with sweet cocoa. Lots of sweet chocolate flavor. And see, 3 pieces for easy eating. And here are our star salesmen for Three Musketeers, our Super Circus audience. And do they eat up those 3 Musketeers? Ho, ho! They know good candy when they taste it, and Three Musketeers taste just swell. Say, here's the idea for warm days ahead. Try chilling or freezing those 3 Musketeers of yours. That milk chocolate and nougat tastes cool and frosty and makes a great hot weather treat. But anyway you like it, regular or chilled, Three Musketeers is the candy bar for you. Look for the figures of the 3 Musketeers on the big white wrapper. The biggest nickel's worth of chocolate-covered candy in America. 3 Musketeers.
All right, now let's... there's some of everything tonight, isn't it? Let's have our Winston movie for tonight. These Winston smokers are really up in the clouds, as you will see in just a moment. Observe.
Steady. Steady. He's got it. That's really something when you're doing 335 miles an hour, 25,000 feet up. Yes, in Capital Airlines Viscount, you can balance a quarter on edge. That's how smooth it is in this newest luxury airliner where every detail is carefully planned for passenger comfort and enjoyment. Naturally, this includes the cigarettes served on these planes. It's Winston, America's best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette.
Honey, this is wonderful.
They sure think of everything, including our Winstons.
Tastes good.
Like a cigarette should.
That's what they all say. Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should. This filter cigarette brings you real tobacco flavor, rich and full. The exclusive Winston filter works so effectively, the flavor comes right through to you. Try Winston, America's most popular filter cigarette. Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should.
All righty, now then, let's,
New as a brand new bride. Pink as a bridal blush. The new Wonder Bar, new Camay. Loving pink Camay.
The salt that says I love you to your skin.
Sealed in shimmering pink pearl foil, Camay is packed with more loveliness than you ever dreamed a soap could have. It's pink. Loving pink. So exquisite, so gentle. And wait till you discover that new Camay fragrance. There's never been anything so lingeringly lovely in a beauty soap. And mild Camay brings you the gentlest possible skin cleansers found in any soap. Even fine cold cream. It loves you, loves your skin. No other beauty soap ever loved your skin like new loving pink Camay.
The salt that says I love you to your skin.
You know, I think one of the most delightful surprises you'll discover about new loving pink Camay is the exciting new fragrance you just heard about. As enchanting as fine imported perfume. You could almost say it even smells pink. And Camay is so gentle and mild. Truly the most lavish beauty soap ever. Try loving pink Camay. I think you will love it too.
What should you take to relieve an upset stomach? You have got.
Take pleasant tasting, bubbly, bubbly Bromo. That's what. Bromo seltzer works best for upset stomach. Relieves stomach acidity fast. Soothes nerves. Have a Bromo.
And bubble your trouble away.
Good day.
Now, isn't that just like a boy? Every morning it's the same story. You can't wake him up. He's still half asleep when, uh-oh, he knows better than that. Shoes on your clean white sheet, and you have to wash it. So you wash it in Cheer. Only Blue Cheer has the Blue Magic Whitener. Not just a bluing, a new and better whitener that really whitens clothes. Bluing, not with Cheer. Bleach, only for problem stains. Cheer's Blue Magic Whitener is different. So your boy has a snack. Watch out for your clean dish towel. And when You have to wash it. You wash it in Cheer.
Right. In your automatic, in any washer, Cheer gets clothes so clean, so white, you don't need bluing or bleach. No other suds has that blue magic whitener. Only new Blue Cheer.
When you suffer pain of headache, neuritis, neuralgia, take Anacin for incredibly fast, long-lasting relief. In fact, your own physician or dentist has probably already suggested Anacin to you. Well, a glance in your medicine cabinet will show you why. Notice most prescriptions given you by your family doctor contain a combination of carefully selected ingredients designed to do a specific job. And it's the same with Anacin, because Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proved active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. It's this combination of ingredients working together that accounts for the incredibly fast, long-lasting relief Anacin brings you. That's why I say, folks, when you suffer pain, the pain of headache, neuritis, neuralgia, take Anacin. Anacin comes in handy boxes of 12 and 30 tablets, economical bottles of 50 and 100 tablets. Today, get Anacin for fast relief.
It's incredible. Yet Procter & Gamble's new cleanser, Comet, fortified with chloranol, bleaches out stains, wipes out germs, as no other cleanser can. We'll demonstrate. On this sink, we've put a stubborn tea stain. One side we'll clean with a leading cleanser, the other with Green Comet Cleanser. You can do this test yourself. Compare Comet with any cleanser you've been using. Look, Cleanser X, stain still there. Comet Cleanser, stain bleached out completely. Proof that Comet, with its exclusive chlorine ingredient chloranol, gets sinks and tubs cleaner and whiter than any other leading cleanser. Comet disinfects, too. Leaves porcelain up to 99% free of household germs. Get new Comet Cleanser.
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee. Perhaps you have seen my picture on Chef Boyardee products at your grocer's. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful dinner for three. A dinner that only costs about 15 cents a serving. It's my own Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat sauce or mushroom sauce. It all comes in one carton. A full half pound of tender, quick-cooking spaghetti, 10 full ounces of rich, tasty sauce, and to top it off, a whole can of zippy grated cheese. A wonderful food. So ask your grocer for Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat or mushroom sauce, won't you? And look for other Chef Boyardee's products. They're also delicious, they're also nourishing, and they help keep the cost of your meals down. Chef Boyardee's products are at Best Grocers.
Ask for Chef Boyardee's spaghetti dinner. Only about 15 cents a serving.
A discovery of importance to smokers. It's yours today in Salem Cigarettes. The news is just broken. Salem Research has now developed an entirely new kind of cigarette paper. High porosity paper that air softens every puff. Through the invisible porous openings along the entire length, just the right amount of fresh air blends with each puff to give you a softer, fresher, more flavorful smoke than ever. Menthol fresh, rich tobacco taste. Modern filter, too. That's Salem. And now even the paper adds to Salem's springtime freshness. Now exclusive high-porosity paper air softens the smoke. If you haven't tried Salem, buy a pack or a carton today. Smoke refreshed. Smoke Salem. More than ever, Salem refreshes your taste.
Here's one way to stretch your money, but a better way is to stop paying fancy prices for floor wax. Get Aero Wax and save 28 cents a pint. Aero Wax shines itself. Just spread it on, let it dry. It resists dirt and scuff marks, too. Remember, although other leading brands cost 65 cents a pint, Aero Wax is only 37 cents. You save 28 cents a pint, and you'll like Aero Wax or your money back.
This is Junior. happy as a lark. This is Daddy, working like a horse. And this is Mommy, busy as a beaver, wise as an owl. Busy because look at that wash Mommy's done. Lingerie, curtains, bedspreads, all her nice things. Wise because Mommy washed them in the machine with Ivory Snow. She knows nice things stay nice in Ivory Snow. It's the safest possible soap. She knows it's efficient in her machine, too, because it's granulated. The only soap both Ivory safe and granulated for efficiency. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Junior's tickled in his soft, safe clothes. They're far softer than if Mommy used a detergent. Take a tip from this happy family. Give all your nice things special care. Wash them in the machine with safe and gentle Ivory Snow.
This, my friends, is a birthday party. Just look. I see a real laundry job ahead. Fruit stains, mustard, grass stains, and plenty of plain dirt. But I know a wonderful new way to get this birthday party wash bleach white. It's a new idea, a new detergent that I think you'll be interested in. And this is it, new Oxidol. Now watch. I pour just a cupful in my machine, and presto, here's my wash, beautifully clean and white, bleach white. Because this new Oxidol actually contains its own bleach. It's the only well-known one that has its own bleach right in it. And like it says on the package, it's color-safe oxygen bleach. Just think, it washes and bleaches all by itself. That's why this new Oxidol really helps remove stains as no other suds can. Your wash comes out clean and white, bleach white, and your washable colors are so bright and lovely, so it's easy to see that this new Oxidol is not just for birthday washes. It's made for every wash, all of mine and all of yours.
A cigarette is more than welcome, if it's the one that tastes good like a cigarette should. Because there's more to a Winston than just the pure white filter. Winston's got filter blend, up front, up ahead of the filter. Fine, mild tobacco, specially processed for filter smoking. Filter blend is a mighty good reason for you to be smoking Winston, America's best-selling filter cigarette.